So we'll get started. Uh, if you want to bring yourself to a comfortable seat, you could also lie down if you'd prefer. The intention today is to be as physically comfortable as possible while being as conscious as possible. So keep in mind that when we become extremely comfortable, sometimes we tend to drift towards sleep. So if that is a tendency of yours, you might choose to find a position that encourages you to stay slightly alert or slightly awake, like sitting up, for example. At the same time, you want your physical body to be as comfortable as possible so that it doesn't serve as a distraction from your practice. And as you get settled here in the shape that you're in the space that you reside, become aware of any sounds you can hear. Nothing else than what you can hear without strain. And then begin to focus on the most distant sound that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outwards, searching out there to find the distant sounds and then following those distant sounds for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without necessarily knowing the source of those sounds. And then gradually start to bring your attention closer. So, from the furthest sound you could hear, become connected to the sounds outside of the building that you're in. And then sounds inside the building that you're in. And then to sounds just inside the room. You could let your eyes close to eliminate visual distraction. But if that makes you feel uncomfortable, or if you drift towards sleep with eyes closed, feel free to have the eyes lowered as almost like you're trying to look to the tops of your cheeks. And without looking around the room, visualize the four walls of the room that you're in. Visualize the ceiling. Visualize the floor. And visualize your body in the space, almost like there was a mirror on the ceiling looking back at you. The position of your body, your clothes, visualizing your hair, your face, becoming acutely aware of the existence of your physical body in the space that you're in. And then become aware of your natural personal breath, the one that's moving in and out of your body without effort or control on your part. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nose. Become aware of the temperature of the breath as you inhale. And follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. Notice the temperature of the breath as you exhale and feeling that breath on the upper lip as you breathe out. And I'll now guide you through a journey of sensory awareness throughout your body, moving your awareness to different parts of the body as soon as you hear them named. So I'll name a part of the body, and in your mind, you could repeat the name of that part of your body to yourself and feel that part of the body without moving it or touching it. Starting with the right side. Noticing your right hand thumb, your index finger or second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, the whole right arm, your right waist, hip, thigh, your right knee, calf, ankle, right heel, right sole of the foot, right top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the whole right leg. Now your left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left underarm, the whole left arm, left waist, hip, thigh, left knee, left calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe, the whole left leg. Now come back to the feeling of your breath in and out of your nostrils. And now share your attention of the breath with a developing awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and comfortable. Feel the container of the skin, the way your clothes feel, whatever's touching you, your chair or the props or the floor. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests, and take your awareness into all of the points that are touching the support. So if you're lying on the floor, for example, the back of your heels, the thighs, the seat, the shoulder blades, the arms, the hands, the head. Keeping your eyes heavy or closed, visualize the room around you. Imagine where you are in the room. Imagine the other objects in the room. And lie quietly in this way until you feel ready to start to move. When you start to move, start by slowly moving your hands and your feet. Take your time, gently fluttering or opening the eyes, maybe rolling over to one side, and then stay on your side for a few moments. As you feel ready, using your hands to press you up from the floor. If you're already seated, coming up to sit just a little taller so all of us will have the experience of letting our head come up last or come up highest. And take just a moment to feel into your body. Each week, my intention is to guide you through a slightly different practice of meditation so that you can have different experiences. You can find maybe which format of meditation or mindfulness works for you. And this was a shortened version of what's called Yoga Nidra. We'll likely come back and repeat some of the techniques again. But as always, if you have questions or if you need anything else from me, I'll stay on the line for the next couple of minutes to help you transition in any way that I can. And I want to take a moment while we're sitting together at the end of our practice here to offer gratitude to the keepers of the land that we're residing on, to the practice and the ancestry of yoga. Gratitude to yourself for making this time for your practice, which is often the hardest part, and gratitude to the other people who shared the space with you, the people who held space for you during this practice and virtually practiced alongside you. And my gratitude to all of you. Hope to see you again next week. Thank you.